There's 5 steps, and we'll walk. There's 5 steps, and we'll walk every client through them. So.
So to start with the first one.
Yeah. Well, first of all, let's secure the funds. Okay. If you come into a windfall, secure the funds before you decide anything. Right. Receive the money, park it somewhere safe. Do not commit to anything in the first few weeks.
Right.
The single most powerful financial decision you can make in those early days is no decision at all.
So you want to kind of pump the brakes, let the dust settle a little bit, and kind of then make some good decisions later.
Right. And step 2 is getting the right people in the room. So that might be a financial professional, an advisor, a tax, a legal or accounting professional, or maybe an estate attorney. To help and identify what needs to go on. And these professionals can work together. Many times we've kind of quarterbacked that situations.
Right.
Those situations where we get the people in the room together at the same time with the client, and we coordinate what needs to take place first, and make sure the right people are taking care of what they need to take care of.
Yeah, and you need to be careful if you're just working with one of those groups of people, the professionals that you talked about there, because not everybody knows everything. Everybody has their own specialty and knowledge, and so you don't want to make the mistake of just using one of those sources.
Yeah, definitely. We've seen some instances like that, and that does happen often. So the step 3 is naming the why. What is the money actually there for? Is it for retirement? Is it helping your children? Is it you want to leave a legacy gift, or is it a mix of all 3? So you need to articulate, really a purpose for that, and it may not come on day 1 or the first weeks. That's why you need to. It's really important to pump the brakes and make sure that you make better decisions across the board. And it's really hard if without a why, every decision is going to kind of feel, just not have real true meaning.
Right. So, okay. So step 4 is what?
Yeah, so cover the basics and look at the full financial picture. Are there any high-interest debts, any that are worth paying down? Is the emergency fund, is it where you need to, is it where it needs to be? Are there's any insurance coverages that are appropriate? Is the estate plan still aligned with what the family looks like today? These questions get skipped in the rush to make big moves, and that's something that needs to. Those things need to be taken into consideration.
Okay, and this last one is the one I like the most.
Yeah, so build a spending permission slip. So we tell clients to designate a small percentage of the windfall. I mean, you got to get it out of your system. Basically, is maybe dedicate 3 to 5% of that windfall and just guilt-free. Spend and enjoy that money. Take a trip, do a renovation you've been meaning to do, a meaningful gift to each adult child, whatever it is.
Yeah, so, even if you're blowing it, you're purposefully blowing it, right?
Right.
So you have a purpose for it.
Yeah, and if you don't give yourself permission to enjoy a piece of it, basically all this psychological pressure is going to build up, and it's just going to not. You're going to. Over time, that's what's going to cause some impulse decisions to happen, and naming the fun part as part of the plan just basically takes the pressure off.
Right, and windfalls are supposed to have some joy to them.